an update on the Hilux. The arch inner wheel wells just chopped them right out. So I've got some filling to do here from drilling out spot welds and ending up going all the way through. Bit of rust repair to do a few different places. Just little bits and patches here and there, but they'll just get treated. Same on there, so I've just cut out the rot basically. Same down here where the front panel met, crossing down. So there's a few bits and pieces to fill in there. Yes, a bit of rot still. Maybe chop some more of that out, I'm not sure yet. There's quite a lot of surface rust on various components and that. I think most of it looks like it's kind of okay, structurally anyway. So this is the driver's side, UK driver's side. And then same deal around the front, just rust treatment over the top, buffed with an angle grinder with a wire wheel on it. And then rust treatment over the top of that. And then that's just zinc for welding over, zinc spray for welding over. Saving about all these bits. But the idea will be painted in the longer term. A few other little bits and pieces along here, same deal, little bits of rusty spots. I'm going to take the whole bonnet lock mechanism off at some point. Much the same on the passenger side. Bits and pieces, same thing, just chop the whole thing out. In the end, you can see where the spot welds are that create the inside, the arch of the inner wheel well here. This whole section was rotten, which is that there. It was in there, something like that, so that's been chopped out, ready to make some sort of repair panel for that. It's actually the footwell on the passenger side there, some of the plastic trim and fans and whatever else exists under there, but there's the footwell inside the car, inside the cab. Again, same sort of deal on the components, suspension components and whatnot. There's the usual kind of bits and pieces. Looks like it's had some new steering components at some point relatively recently. Chassis, yeah, looks alright, bit more rust and rot found here last night. So on the sill here, it's pretty bad, inner sills. This was covered up by like, someone got like a piece of 2 or 3 mil thick steel and just plated like a curved plate from the bottom of the section here, bottom of the sill up and like round to the top. But that was covering all these holes, which you can see actually lead right up into the inside of the cab through the little light that can be seen there. Again, quite bad, but nothing that can't be sorted out. So I'll look at patching that back up as best I can after doing rust treatment. What I might do is just cut a big section of this out so that I can really get in about with a wire wheel and my nail gun and kind of clear out as much of the rust as I can, and I'll be able to spray rust converter in there. The inner arch has clearly been plated, but it's actually really solid, so I'm not intent on messing with that. I think I'm going to leave that alone. There's bits and pieces, you can see there's a pinhole there, rust. It's just to be expected. It's a car that's, 25 years old and it's been in northeast of Scotland for more than 2 months, so it's rusty. But you get the idea. The same thing with the sill. I've ordered the sill panels actually. It's looking pretty bad in there, just really corroded, but I'm hoping with treatment can at least extend that a little bit. I'm just hoping So that repair panel came all the way around and down met up here. Yeah, you can see there, there's the edge. So that's about where we've gotten to at the moment. Probably, I like to get all the rust and rock cut out and treated first, so I doubt there'll be any welding until get that done. Yeah, and the chassis itself, I spoke to a guy about blasting the chassis, and I'd be keen for that option, but they won't blast it with any of the components on it, let alone the cab, and I don't really have the space to take the cab off in my garage, so I think it's going to be a driveway needle gun and angle grinder sort of job. I'll order new leaf springs, I'll take the rear axle off and the drive shaft and that off and just clean all that up. If there's bits that can go out and be sandblasted and powder coated, I'll do that as well, so that'll be the plan.